Hey guys, guess what? It's NBA Cup knockout stage today. It's pretty exciting. Pretty exciting. The NBA Cup, second year for the NBA doing the in season tournament. And now we get the pleasure of handicapping these two games today. And let's see if we can make some money doing it. So, my name is Eric. If this is your first time listening, this is the free NBA Daily Bets podcast. If you want to find all my official bets that I put my hard earned money on, you follow me at Twitter at Easy Money Wins. Again, at Twitter at Easy Money Wins. Year to date, I am plus 9 units, so the $100 better would be up $900. So that's always good to be in the green. And I'm not happy, I'm not satisfied, guys. I've been kind of up and down, but I'm ready to make my dent and really stack up units. So let's start now. Let's start with these games. Let's not waste any more time. First game up, we've got Orlando Magic at the Milwaukee Bucks. Now, obviously, the elephant in the room is that Orlando is without Franz Wagner, their second best player, and they are already without their best player, Paulo Banchero. So, just injury-wise, obviously, I'm looking at the Bucks to win, no doubt about that. Orlando did have a really good showing at home against Phoenix. Phoenix was on a back-to-back. Orlando was not. But to win that game, and Phoenix was up after the first quarter and at halftime, and I believe in the fourth quarter a little bit too. And Orlando kept their cool, and they played really, really tough. They played really tough. Let's take a look at how the scoring went, because they scored 115 points. So, I mean, without your top two leading scorers, to score 115 points, I know Phoenix was on a back-to-back, so yeah, obviously, they were tired. But still, for Orlando Magic team to score 115 points, to even score over 100 points, that's without your top two scores. That's impressive. So let's see how they shot. They got Jalen Suggs, 26 points. Goga Bitadze, 21 points. That's something I would not expect to have happen. They shot 12-36 from three-point land. Cole Anthony, Caleb Houston had 2. Jalen Suggs had 4. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope had 2. So, yeah, Goga Bitadze is not going to get you 20 points against the Bucks. I'll tell you that right now. That is not going to happen. So, I mean, the thing about this game, guys, is that Orlando is such a team-oriented unit that they're really going to play as one. And so with the point spread, the point spread in this game is Milwaukee minus, it's saying 7, but I think it's up to 7.5. Yeah, 7.5 and 7 at some books. So with the point spread around that key number of 7, it's kind of tough, guys. Like, the thing is, do we think that the Magic are going to have enough scoring to hang with the Bucks? Because the Bucks can score. They can get to 115, no problem at all. They can get to 110, no problem at all. The Magic, again, I mean, let's just look, guys. Goga Bitadze get 21 points. I mean, heck no. Let's take 15 off of that. So the Bucks really scored the Magic say they only score like 100, 105. So we only need the Bucks to get to 113 points here, 115 points really, to feel like kind of good about it. I can only look Bucks minus 7 here, guys. And even though the Magic want to slow the game down, they want to control everything, they want to play good defense, they want to be physical, they want to play as a team. Eventually in basketball, you got to be able to score the ball. Like, the Magic, they're not going to be able to score the ball, guys. Bucks in a knockout game at home, defense is going to be there, intensity is going to be there. They're probably going to shoot really well at home. I can only look the Bucks minus 7, even though stylistically the Magic could really muddy it up and play a low scoring close game. I can only look Bucks. I can look Bucks first quarter against the spread, probably like minus 2.5. look at the Bucks first half, probably be -4.5, and I can only look Bucks -7 full game and their team total. And the team total might be a really good look, guys, because I mean, since it's a Magic game, the total is only at 213. So you divide 213 by 2, it's like 107. And then you add half the spread onto it. So let's say like 4 worst case scenario. So like 111.5. It'll probably be more around 110.5. So the Bucks over 110.5 at home. I mean, guys, come on. I mean, I know it's against Orlando, but in these knockout games, free throws at the end of the game, they're going to be fouling. If they're down like 7 points with like a minute to go, they're going to start fouling. Like, this is do or die. This is a game 7 kind of thing. And so, like, for people that are really, really savvy or like know NBA betting, game 7s is usually, not usually, it is. It's like historically proven trends. It's like a heavy 57, 58% trend to the under. It might even be heavier than that, guys. In game 7s, when it's do or die, both teams are going to either one's going to get eliminated, one's going to move on. Those games go under the number, under the total at a huge win rate, guys, huge win rate. But I looked last year in the first season of the NBA tournament, and it was kind of mixed results. Like, there were low scoring and high scoring games. So I mean, I don't think that theory necessarily holds weight for this. I think it's more like I think people are playing a little bit looser than a game 7. But yeah, I even though Orlando is like a really defensive team and like the whole game 7 situation kind of vibe potentially, I still lean over 213.5 and the Bucks team total over as well. So that's the only way I can look for it, guys. Milwaukee, just injury wise from Milwaukee. I mean, Giannis is probable, but I mean, guys, come on, he's going to play. This is the NBA Cup. I mean, there's literally $1 million on the line for this, for each player. So, all right, he doesn't want to let his teammates down for that, guys. Trust me. So, yeah, that's the only way I can look in that one, guys. Only way I can look in that one is Bucks, Milwaukee Bucks. I will be on the Bucks tomorrow, no doubt about it. The line's kind of coming down because it was at -8, so now it's at -7. If we get -6.5, I'm not gonna wait. I'll probably jump on that. So, all right, guys, let's go to the next game. Next game is the Dallas Mavericks at the Oklahoma City Thunder. I'll go over the line right now. The line is Oklahoma City -4, -4.5, and the total is at 231. 231.5. I see 230.5. We'll call it 231. So the Dallas Mavericks injury report. Najee Marshall is out with the NBA illness, guys. With the NBA illness, and Maxi Kleber. Oh no, he's got the NBA illness too. Dang, that NBA illness, guys. I'm telling you, oh man. Dang, and PJ Washington has the illness as well, too. He's questionable. Okay, now obviously those are all role guys, but those 3 role guys have been playing damn good. Najee Marshall played amazing when Luka was out, and then Maxi Kleber can always hit a couple threes for you, and same with PJ Washington. So, I mean, you have all 3 of those guys out. I mean, 2 of them were already out, but if you have PJ Washington out, you really don't have a power forward in there, guys. I mean, I guess you could start. I don't know, guys. That's not good. I mean, you kind of need PJ with Najee Marshall and Maxi Kleber out. You kind of need PJ Washington to suit up for this one. But I mean, people have been sitting out with that illness. Like, I mean, and I call it the NBA illness because literally almost every team has somebody with this illness popping up, and they don't even know what it is. Like Brandon Podzinski for the Warriors said when he had the illness that the medical training staff didn't even know what it was. So who knows, guys? Who knows? But what I do know is that they're not playing. So PJ Washington may very well not play tomorrow. That's not good because, I mean, think about it. Klay Thompson is not the defensive player he used to be before his injuries, his lower body injuries. Kyrie Irving is just a smaller guy. Luka doesn't play great defense. So you already got 3 guys out there that doesn't play good defense. And then you just got Derek Lively. And then the bench is Spencer Dinwiddie and Quentin Grimes. I mean, I think you guys can already tell which way I'm going. I'm only looking at Oklahoma City in this one. And it's more than just the player matchup for me. It's way more than that. For the Warrior, I mean, for the Thunder, the Oklahoma City Thunder, they are completely healthy except for Chet Holmgren. But I mean, they got Isaiah Hardenstein back. Jalen Williams is good. Lou Dort is good. Cason Wallace good. SGA, the bench is ready. But obviously, on top of all of this, this is big for the Thunder. This is the team that eliminated you on your home court. Was it on the home court? I think it was Game 5, right? I think they eliminated them on their home court. Or was it Game 6? Sorry, I got to look now, guys. I'm sorry. I forgot if it was on the – because if it was on the home court, I mean, this might be a 4-unit play for me. Nah, it was at Dallas. It was at Dallas. It was Game 6. That's what I thought. I didn't think it was a Game 5. It was Game 6. It was Game 6. But they did lose Game 5 on their home court. They lost 2 home games to Dallas last year. So this is the team that knocked you out of the postseason, and then they already played this year, and Dallas beat them in Oklahoma City without Luka Doncic. So, like, I mean, Dallas has had their number, guys. And in my opinion, Oklahoma City's way too talented of a team to be letting that happen over and over and over again. I mean, with all the craziness, like with the Western Conference, there was just a lot of like hot teams coming out the gate and then surprising and loses. Like shake it all out after 23 games, and the Thunder are still the 1 seed in the Western Conference right now. So this team knows how to win. This team has had a little bit of success. This is the year they really need to break out. They added Hardenstein. They added Caruso, like SGA, Chet Holmgren, Jalen Williams. Like, this is their year, guys. Like, there's a lot of young guys on this roster. So, like, NBA Cup-wise, this definitely has a greater financial impact for this roster than it does Dallas's roster. So, yeah, guys, this circle the freaking wagons. Oklahoma City Thunder is going to win us some big-ass money tomorrow, okay? I might take them on the money line. I might not even mess around with that spread just in case there's a little Luka magic or clutch Kyrie performances that make this game a close thing. Like, I'm telling you guys, I feel very confident that the Thunder win this game like 75% of the time. I really do. I really, really do. Like these trends where one team owns another team, like that happens. But when both these teams are really damn good, like top of the team, like these elite teams, and I mean, Thunder elite. They're approaching elite. They are approaching elite. They're one of the best teams for sure in the NBA. Like you snap these. You stand up at home and you take care of freaking business. So I really feel confident in the Thunder taking care of business. I will be on the first quarter, first half full game tomorrow. That is for certain. And I think I'm probably going to get there sooner than later because once PJ Washington's ruled out, I mean, this line's not going to go down to this line won't go up to like -5. I mean, it might. I mean, have like 3 power forwards basically out. It's not good. It's not good for defense. And so, like, I guess stylistically, for the total, the Thunder play really good defense. Obviously, the Mavericks, they have, the paint protector and Derek Lively, but the perimeter defenders, they don't have. So, total-wise, I lean under 231. I lean under 231, guys. I do. And let's take a look at, I mean, it's kind of difficult with like the no defense or like poor defense for Dallas. Like Oklahoma City could run away with it, like just blow them out like 125, put up like 120 points, and then Dallas only needs to get to like 112. I mean, that could happen. That could happen. Let's take a look at the postseason numbers because I feel like that's how this is going to go for this game. Let's see what the totals were for last year. Okay, I'm on it, guys. I'm on it. So for The game 6, they went 236, no 233, but all the other games were under this 231 number, guys. Man, I think that under is a play, guys. I think that under is the play. And there's a lot to like tomorrow. I'm pretty damn confident I'm gonna have a winning day tomorrow. And I usually don't speak that out unless like I feel like really, really good, but I think there's a lot of good money coming our way tomorrow, guys. I really do. So, um, since there's only 2 games, and I mean, you guys know I can talk about these games for a long time. So, but I mean, if you have listened to this far in the show, like, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. I work really hard on this. Like, I have this job outside of doing this, and like this is like my passion, right? I mean, sports betting and just sports in general. So it doesn't feel like work to me, but it is. And if you're listening this far in, I would appreciate a like, subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow me on Twitter, like just support my growth. Like, I'm giving out free winners in the NFL and the NBA, and I'm a consistent long-term winner over thousands of bets. Yes, thousands, guys. No hyperbole there. Literally over 5,000. Like, at the end of this season, it'll be over 5,000 documented bets between the NFL and the NBA. Right now, I'm probably like at 3,500. So yeah, just show some love, guys. Show some love. But besides that, I want to talk about just like betting rules, right? Because I mean, I feel like I'm a little naive thinking that everyone knows how to bet the NBA, or just bet in general, and protect themselves from losing money. And I don't have this like written down, kind of going off the top of my head, but my first advice would be to pick out your unit size. Now, I'm a high volume bettor. There's some days that I have like 30 to 40 bets out there. And so I can't have my unit size be a high percentage of my bankroll. So just like, for example, say your bankroll is like $1,000 or something like that. I don't know. I'm just throwing that out there. I would suggest only betting 0.0025% per unit. If you are more of a lower volume player, like you only have like 5 bets out a day or something like that, or 1 to 5, maybe go up to 0.5%, or like maybe even 0.75%. But to put like 1% as one unit play, I mean, I don't know, guys. Just me personally, I feel like that's a little aggressive. I feel like that leaves you vulnerable to a really cold streak and losing a substantial amount of your bankroll. And so, like me, I stick by the 0.0025% is 1 unit. So a 4-unit play for me is only a 1% of my bankroll. And my 5-unit max bet is only 1.25% of my bankroll. So that's how I go. That's how I protect my risk of ruin. Like, if I have a cold streak, I'm going to be fine, because I'm not trying to time the market, guys. I just need time in the betting market. So I know, like, I have an edge over the books. I just need to make sure I'm not going to lose my money. I just need to have my money in the game so that long term I will keep staying out on top. So that's my first advice. Second advice is stop buying half points, guys. Stop doing that, okay? Like, stop the teasers, stop the parlays, stop buying the half points, stop live betting large amounts of money, stop chasing your losses. Like, all the like cardinal sins of sports betting. That is going to lose you a ton of money. You're going to wake up feeling awful. How do I know this? I've been there. I've been there, guys. Okay? It's not fun. It sucks. All right? So, yes, guys, don't do that stuff, okay? And then also stop betting stuff minus 115, minus 120, minus 125, like, consistently. Like, I see people on Twitter that are consistently betting minus 120 and higher, like, all the time. Like, guys, I promise you right now, if you bet nothing but minus 140s, like if someone told you you can only bet minus 140 money lines and like Major League Baseball, even the NFL, and like you could only bet minus 140 money lines, like you could not take the spread. In order to do that, you have to get like 60, 62% to be profitable. Guys, I'm telling you right now, you're probably not even going to go like 57% in picking minus 140 money lines, okay? So like stop doing that too. Like unless you get to a point like you're really dialed in and you really understand the lines and the values of like the probabilities of what that team's true probabilities are of actually winning that game, and based on the line and all the other stuff, like until you've been in the sports betting game for a while and you truly understand what these lines are priced at, and if there's actually value. Like people throw around the V word, value, like way too much, guys, way too much. Like they think they know what it is, and like I'm telling you, so many people don't understand like what true value is. Like it's, I mean, and in sports betting, it's like it's all a guess, right? It's all an educated guess, but man, I'm telling you, like, oh my gosh, guys, like, please, please, please don't do that. Stick to minus 110. And really, there's really almost no excuse to be betting minus 110 anymore because there's so many different sports books. Find a minus 105, find a even worse number and take plus money, like a half a point different. I'm telling you, guys, those points do not matter. Like, 98% of the time, okay? And those 2% of the times that it does and you do lose those bets, you're gonna save money. You're gonna save money by losing less money with the minus 105 even money bets that you make over the long term. So that's just my 2 cents, guys. My two little takeaways: like manage your bankroll properly, and then stop doing the cardinal sins of sports betting. That's how the books keep winning, guys. Doing the parlays, doing the teasers, taking juice over minus 120 like consistently, and then everything I just talked about, guys. Like if you can set your unit size on your bankroll to protect your risk of ruin, because in sports betting, you are destined to lose 46 bets out of 100. Pretty much. Unless you're just super, super really good at this, you've been in the game for a long time, and you can identify bets that hit like 57% or 55% of the time. Okay, that happens too. But off the jump, like guys, the math is the math. All right? If you're going to lose, because the professional sports bettors win only 54, 55, sometimes 56 times out of 100. That means they're going to lose 45 times out of 100, okay? So that's how much like professional winning sports bettors lose. They lose 45 times out of 100 bets. Keep that in perspective, guys, okay? You can't lose 45 bets betting minus 120 juice. You're going to lose money. So sorry, I just want to like throw that in there because like honestly, that is like the gospel of sports betting, is that you have to understand those principles to win in this game long term. You have to. And I don't know if everybody truly understands that math. Like if they kind of do and like they don't take it seriously, but like if you're not tracking your own bets and you're not tracking like your wins losses, like I mean, just do it for yourself. Just try, guys. Just track your own bets and with the juice and the unit size and all that. And I mean, over the course of 1,000 bets, 2,000 bets, you'll see, like it'll shake out. You'll be like probably right around, I mean, if you're good and you actually have an edge, you know what you're doing, you'll probably be around 53, 54%, somewhere around there. So the math is the math, guys. I just wanted to share that little bit of tidbit, a little bit of knowledge with you guys. It really is the sports bettor's gospel. Like honestly, take good lines and then don't do the stupid shit and manage your bankroll correctly. Do that, and you have a chance to win money in sports betting. Legitimately win thousands of dollars sports betting. So that's it, guys. It's a light week this week because of the NBA Cup knockout stage. Honestly, I've kind of needed it because I've been freaking grinding my ass off in the NBA. So yeah, I like the break, and I think we can enjoy less games and make good amount of money starting tomorrow. So, or starting today with the Orlando at Milwaukee and Dallas at Oklahoma City. So, thanks for listening, guys. I'll see you on the next show tomorrow.